Hi, my name is Maddie, and I use they, them pronouns. I'm a senior who's double majoring in psychology, general psychology, and gender and women's studies. I am also double minoring in sociology, social psychology, and anthropology. My WMU signature pathway is diversity, inclusion, equity, and justice. Ever since my freshman year of college in the fall of 2019, I've been working on a research project on the LGBTQ+ community that is called LGBTQ+, spelling it out. Started out by me just describing what the different letters in the acronym stood for, but it has turned into so much more than that. It now covers a variety of topics such as sexuality, gender identity and expression, attraction, relationships, pronouns, discrimination, desire, and so much more. This research project briefly touches on the history side of things and how events that have happened over time have shaped the way the LGBTQ+ community is today. The intersection of social identities, such as race and neurodivergence, are also briefly mentioned to put into perspective how it is always important to take intersectionality into account, especially when it comes to something like the LGBTQ+ community that is so diverse. Engaging in this research throughout my entire time of being an undergraduate student has helped shape the way I see the world and the people around me. Education and advocacy regarding the LGBTQ+ community and other marginalized groups are important. I am so thankful to have had the opportunity to be an educator and an advocate for the LGBTQ+ community at such a young age. My WMU signature pathway of diversity, inclusion, equity, and justice connects to my signature experience with how I'm trying to actively educate others about the LGBTQ+ community. I am also a huge advocate for LGBTQ+ people and other marginalized groups. So my signature experience, known by the name of LGBTQ+ education and advocacy, surely touches on aspects of diversity, inclusion, equity, and justice. I have identified as a part of the LGBTQ+ community myself since the fall of 2019 as a demi-romantic demisexual, on the multisexual spectrum, as non-binary, and as ambiamorous. My engagement in various events, student organizations, and presentations have shown that I'm willing to raise awareness about the things that have an impact on so many different people. Throughout my time here at WMU, I have attended LGBTQ+ events such as Fall Fab Fest and Outspoken meetings, taken classes such as LGBT studies and queer history, completed volunteer work through FIRE, sexual violence prevention, education, and an internship through Sexperts, sexual health peer education, and presented on the intersex variations in the aromantic asexual spectrum, and helped with work for the Planned Parenthood of Michigan College Peer Education Program. These things all connect back to my WMU experience, academic work, and WMU signature experiences and pathway in the way that my work as a student, peer educator, and advocate have been heavily centered around the inclusion and equitable treatment of LGBTQ+ individuals, as well as those who have experiences with disability and trauma. The impact my signature experience has had on me is that I've been able to learn more about myself over time and discover what I am the most passionate about, leading to my pursuit of work focused on the LGBTQ+ community, along with disabled people and those who have been impacted by trauma. As for others, they've been able to understand themselves and the LGBTQ+ community better due to me engaging in this experience. The impact I hope for it to have on my community is for it to raise better awareness about gender, romantic, and sexual diversity, and the concept of intersectionality. I want to directly work with LGBTQ+ and other marginalized groups in the future. So this signature experience is preparing me for that by teaching me how to be the best support unit that I can be for diverse populations, and how I can fight for all the things that these groups deserve. The more I've engaged in this experience, the more I've become competent about the nuances behind various gender, romantic, and sexual identities and experiences. One of my biggest goals is to examine how traumatic experiences have impacted disabled queer youth and how they affect their acceptance in society. I believe the signature experience has helped with that through me being able to learn more about aromantic and asexual identities, non-binary identities, intersex variations, neopronouns, and non-normative relationships, as well as the possible correlation between neurodivergence and queerness. Thank you.